So Next Drinks is a contract manufacturer in the food and beverage space, specialise in aseptic filling of PET bottles, predominantly in the fortified milk and fresh juice, UHT juice and UHT milk. The biggest challenge that Next Drinks is facing is in growth. We have a substantial number of both local and international customers that are looking to enter into the ready-to-drink market. It's a market that's expanding rapidly, and so there's a lot of demand that's there, and there's very few contract manufacturers in the region that can meet that demand. So Next Drinks was looking at a substantial increase in the number of bottles per hour, number of hours per day, number of days per week that the factory's operating to meet that demand. They had a relatively basic system, homegrown system in-house that was in operation, that was difficult to maintain, was difficult to expand, and was not fully featured to meet the existing requirements, let alone being able to scale to meet the increased demand, increased growth that the newer customers were needing. And then the third challenge was the increase in quality and system processes that were needed to meet those quality processes and procedures were an essential part that our existing capability couldn't meet. The key modules around supply chain, stock management, ERP. We're not an organisation that has hundreds and thousands of customers. We have a very small customer base, so CRM and those sort of things weren't particularly interesting for us. That core manufacturing, the ability to make batches, manage those batches was absolutely essential. You know, some of the key differentiators and the reason why we went with BatchMaster, we had some existing experience within the business of the BatchMaster software. We knew that it was stable and reliable. We knew that it could handle the conversions necessary from kilos to litres, litres to kilos, all those sort of, when you're dealing with, fortified milk, you've got lots of different types of materials that you're bringing together, from very large amounts of, thousands of litres of milk to a couple of 100 grams of, vitamin D3 or something like that. So, we knew that the system could handle those particular challenges associated with the food industry. And then the third, kind of differentiator was really around that quality, the ability to have, the appropriate quality testing, to have all those metrics stored within the batch, within the run, to be able to easily retrieve it. Was a key element of why we decided to go the BatchMaster path. Yeah, so I absolutely would recommend BatchMaster for those organizations that are it says it in the title, in that batch manufacturing type sphere. It's certainly a very good product to manage those sort of batches. The way in which that sort of production line needs to work in order to be successful. So I'd certainly recommend anybody in that space to be looking at BatchMaster as a very viable alternative to anything else. It's relatively easily to implement in the scheme of things. So compared to a Dynamics 365 or a SAP or it's still an ERP system. It's not easy to implement, but it still is comparatively easier to some of those other, more comprehensive, I guess, probably, or more or fatter ERP type systems. So certainly if you're an organisation that's in that batch manufacturing space, you're looking for something that you can get up running quickly and relatively easily, then I'd certainly recommend BatchMaster as something you should be looking at.